What's up, guys? Another video from Math-Based Bets, and today we're going to go over week 2 of my positive expected value betting journey using OddsJam and their positive expected value page. So here on my dashboard, and we're looking at week 39 or week 2 of tracking my progress here and doing analysis. You can see we ended the week with a profit of just over $478. Definitely my biggest win in a week so far, but worth noting, as you can see on this chart, I have increased my bet sizes recently, so definitely expecting higher highs and lower lows as we go through variance throughout our bets here. As you can see, a little sneak peek of week 3, definitely down at the moment, but have some time to claw back, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So pasted this data into an analysis sheet here, just using Google Sheets. And before we dive into the info here, just want to take a quick look at the day-by-day breakdown, because we definitely ran pretty good this week. So Monday, the 19th, we had a profit of $151.65. Tuesday, we lost about $33. Wednesday, we won $94.76. Thursday, we lost basically all the winnings from Wednesday, lost 93. Saturday, Sunday, 3 winning days in a row. Friday, we won 45.22. Saturday, 191.18. And Sunday, $122.80. And I will say I did win a 3-leg parlay on Sunday, which helped. And football, really made up the majority of the winnings here. So I exported my bet data from OddsJam and copied in all the bets from week 2 and did a little bit of analysis and have some takeaways. So on this first page here, you can see it's broken down by sport, wins, losses, and totals, profit, loss. And then I was also curious to see how many bets I placed positive odds or plus money versus minus odds or minus money. So I think that's what's most interesting about this first page here. So you can see in column F and G, I placed just a few more bets with plus odds than I did with minus odds. So only 3 more bets with plus odds. But you can see in these next 2 columns, I actually won almost twice the amount of winnings on the plus odds bets versus the minus odds bets. And that, of course, stands to reason. If you're going to win more with plus odds, you're going to make more money, irrelevant to bet size. But some of those negative odds I took were the favorites. So it's interesting to see when the underdog can actually make you more money. As you can see here, as I said before, total profit loss for the week was just over $450. Also wanted to see what types of bets I'm making, and that would be the market name. So also have a little analysis here looking at the types of bets, how many of those types of bets I placed, and of those, how many I won, how many I lost, and what the profit and loss was for each type of bet. So you can see here, the first one that's kind of noteworthy in the week is these first half total runs on MLB games. Only 5 this week. I won 2, I lost 3, and we ended up losing money for the week on first half total run bets for the MLB. Another one here had player bases, so only 2. We won both, not much statistical significance there. Here we have total runs. So, the main markets versus player props. And you can see we won 4, lost 2 for a total of 6, and we won $60 on those main market total run bets. Player strikeouts for the week, only 5 bets. We did lose a little over $17. I took a look back at a large overall over time on player strikeouts. So potentially something I need to look at a little bit harder when locking in those bets next time. Team total, We had 10 bets. We won 6, lost 4, won $71 on MLB team total bets. A few other ones to take a look at. Another main market bet. So we're looking at MLB run line here. Place 3, we won 2, lost 1, ended up with just over $46 in profit. First half run line, in comparison to the first inning, first half total runs, you can see placed fewer bets, lost about the same amount of money. So also losing on those first half run lines and first half total runs. So these first 5 innings MLB bets, something to take a look at. Also have just straight money line. So only placed 1 money line bet and we ended up winning, small win there. And again, first half money line, placed 2 bets here. We lost both. So these first 5 innings or first half MLB bets so far, at least this week, not been going well. A few more data points down here. Obviously, you don't place every type of bet every week. We have some Canadian football money line bets. We lost that. Overall, I think also losing on Canadian football. Some college bets. So you can see wins versus losses. I'm just going to focus on ones that have a bit more volume. So we had 6 bets for total points. Won 4, lost 2, ended up with $43 profit. Down here, football, some player props here. So receiving yards, we went 3-0, ended up with pretty healthy profit there, $100 just on player receiving yards bets. And again, first half total points. This is in the NFL though, just something to note. And then you can see I had a parlay for $100 profit as well. That was a 3-team money line NFL parlay. Last thing, tennis. So not large volume here, but did win on the money line and lost on the game spread. Finding on tennis bets, pretty high variance, and even with money line, pretty high variance looking back at my sample size. I think as of this week, I just dipped into the negative and I'm losing lifetime on tennis. I was slightly up, but so far dipped into the negative. I think I'm down just under $50 a lifetime on any kind of tennis bets. Last page here is the odds. So again, just a more drilled down view of the number of positive odds or plus money versus negative odds bets that I placed on different markets. So just drilling down further just to see where the leaks are, where I'm winning the most, where I'm losing the most, and we can draw some conclusions about what types of bets we should take 1 week, but we can back test this as well. I have a sample size of over 1,000 bets, I think over 1,100 bets now, all coming from the OddsJam plus EV page. And I will be doing some back testing and generating some analysis from that. So you can see of those with the larger sample size, you can see where we're winning and losing. So first one I'll look at here, MLB first half total runs. You can see we bet 4 negative odds, 1 positive odds, and ended up losing on both of those, both of the sides. So as I mentioned before, first half total runs, potentially a leak for me. MLB player bases, so player props, we had 1 and 1, ended up winning both those bets. Total runs definitely favored the positive odds on this. We ended up winning on both sides of that. Player strikeouts, more positive odds than negative odds. And you can see, even though we had more winners on the positive side, we ended up losing overall for that particular market. Take a look here at team total. You can see we won 3 positive odds, 7 on the negative odds side. And this is just a volume question here, but you can see you'd think this would be a higher discrepancy with just the volume of negative odds bets, but those returns are smaller. So I think that's all I wanted to take a look at today. Just going through, again, week 2, tracking my progress. with the OddsJam plus EV page. Really interested to see how we can look into this data a little bit further as we compile more and more data. You can see I have $180 pending for today. Show you those picks. And again, coming off a pretty rough losing streak here so far this week. Bets are looking good for tonight. So far, we are beating the closing line value in most of these. Just to give you a glimpse of what a losing streak looks like. Pretty brutal. But we know that's just part of variance, something we have to ride out. You can see if you look at my dashboard over time, we've had way more winning weeks than losing weeks, really high ROI, and we're beating the CLV 65% of the time. So all the numbers look good. We know that if we stick with it, keep placing bets with a positive expected value and a profit margin over the sports books, straight from the OddsJam plus EV page, we're going to win in the long run. Thanks for tuning in. Really enjoying this so far, and we will see you next week for the week 3 analysis.